Can I ask you all, please stand for the pledge? Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight for our town board meeting. As you know, this is a replacement of our last meeting that we got snowed out. But today is February 20th, 2024. First item on my report would be purchase order 162-2407. This is plan review for a new mausoleum at the Gate of Heaven Cemetery. The plan review is by JHW Plan Review Services. The total cost of the project is $11 million. Excuse me. Permit fee is $165,090. The total cost for the plan review is $8,460. I need a motion and a second.
Yeah, may motion to approve this plan review for Mausoleum Resolution 7824.
Thank you, Tom. Can I get a second?
Sorry.
Got a sharp group.
Second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization to approve KSCJ Consulting to provide civil engineering services to evaluate flooding conditions within the Brady Avenue neighborhood. Purchase order 830-2405. Let's see. Total cost for all the plan review is $59,000. This company has already picked up previous plans from the past, and they've been reviewing them for us. This is just a formal approval to move forward with them.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second.
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Let's see, next. Next is authorization to obtain bids for elevator upgrade. Requesting approval from the town board to go out to bid for elevator upgrade. Bid to be posted in the paper on February 20th. Bid specifications are to be available at the town clerk's office the same day. The opening bid will be on Friday, February 26, 2024 at 11 a.m. in the building department conference room. As you know, our elevator is over 50 years old. They've had a lot of problems with it.
Wow.
It's long overdue for an upgrade.
Motion for approval for the elevator upgrade
Motion.
bids, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Lori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization to approve the 2023 PenFlex Service Award Program for the Valhalla Ambulance Corps. This is something we review and approve every year. This is like almost like a pension system for the Valhalla Ambulance Corps. They have to submit to us all the times the hours that the volunteers put in, and it's approved. And this is an approval by the town board to approve the hours that they have submitted.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization to remove liens from 7 MTA parcels. Back when we authorized drainage districts in the town of Mount Pleasant, there are some properties that should not have been charged a drainage district fee. So this is a request to remove liens that incurred on MTA properties that should not have had tax bills generated. They have included the assessor's memo and approval from Westchester County Tax Commissioner. These parcels were charged for town drainage and other special districts that do not apply. The assessor has corrected this on his records for all parcels so that bills will not be generated any longer. So this will authorize removing these liens from these properties.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second.
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization to remove 120 Polywiggle Lane from County Sewer Sawmill Water Sewer District. This property meets all the requirements, the size of the property and all makes it allowable to have septic system. They're too far away from a sewer, so they cannot connect. So they've been approved by Westchester County to be removed from the county sawmill sewer district. Property is, like I said, 120 Polywiggle Lane, Gibson and Danielle Craig from Pleasantville.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next is our investment report. Interest at 4.85%.
Wow.
At this time, it's business from the floor. Anybody wish to address the board is welcome to do so at this time. I don't see anybody lining up here, so we'll move on. Move on to Emily on our town clerk's report.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Town Clerk's Report, Town Board Meeting, February 13th, 2024. Received and filed the 2023 annual reports from the following: Recreation Advisory Committee, Mount Pleasant Parks Foundation, and received and filed Mount Pleasant Library Board minutes for December 14th, 2023 meeting. The Board of Assessment Review Training Certificate of Attendance for Jane Begley. The resignation of James Rena from the Library Board of Trustees effective January 1st, 2024. Request for rezoning and subdivision study for 299 Lake Road in Pecanico Hills. The oaths of office for Robin Rizzo, District Treasurer for the Newcastle Fire District Number 1.
Oh, you didn't need those?
No.
Okay. Thank you. Moving on to council reports. Councilman Celiano.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My report's from the police department. We have 3 items for you for this evening. The first item is accreditation management software. It's resolution 84-24. The vendor is Power DMS. Again, this is for accreditation management software. The total price is $7,063.24. I respectfully move for approval, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. The second item, Mr. Supervisor, is again a purchase order. It's resolution 85-24. It's for Black Round Post for street name. The vendor is National Highway Products Incorporated. The total cost is $2,325. I move for approval, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. And the last item is authorization to hire Zachary Cardian as a part-time maintenance laborer at the Traffic Safety Department effective February 15th, 2024. He's going to be paid $20 per hour, and it's effective February 15th, 2024. I move for approval, please.
That's 20 hours a week, right?
Correct, thank you.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Lori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you, have a great evening, thanks so much.
You too. Councilwoman Zano.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, residents of Mount Pleasant, fellow board members. My report comes from our Highway Department First is a purchase order, Resolution 87-24. The vendor is Atlantic Salt. This purchase order is for 700 tons of salt at $78 per ton per New York State contract. Total amount is $54,817. This amount could go up or down once the delivery is actually made. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second.
second by Lori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
My next item is another purchase order, Resolution 88-24.
What the heck?
The vendor is Peter J. Landy. This is for the swale project on Westlake Drive. You may have seen some work going on over there, right up here by the bend. The estimate is $36,000 to include labor, material, and equipment. Again, total cost $36,000. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second?
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
My next purchase order, again from our Highway Department, is Resolution 89-24. Again, the vendor is Peter Landy. This is for the Virginia Lane Swale Project, pricing per current infrastructure bid. Total cost $44,000. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second.
second by Lori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
My next purchase order comes from Nicole Tedesco, Senior Office Assistant at the Highway Department, Resolution 90-24. They are requesting authorization to begin the site work and electrical engineering portion of the capital improvement project. Upon completion, this is for electric vehicle charging stations. Upon completion of this project, there will be 45 electric vehicle charging stations installed across 5 locations: Town Hall, Community Center, Valhalla Train Station, Downtown Valhalla/Broadway, and the Hawthorne Train Station. At this time, the entire project overall will cost approximately $660,342.83. However, per the proposals that we've received, the town of Mount Pleasant will need to only expend approximately $165,105 in order to initially begin the site work and electrical engineering. Upon commission of these chargers, the town will get reimbursed approximately $157,017.47. In essence, that means the town will spend $8,087.53 out of pocket for the installation of these 45 electric charging stations. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second.
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
My next item, another purchase order from Highway, Resolution 91-24. Again, the vendor is Atlantic Salt. This is for a second delivery of approximately 500 tons of salt, pricing, again, per New York State contract at $78 per ton. Approximate cost here will be $39,155. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second?
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
My next item, again, comes from Nicole at Highway, Resolution 92-24. This is something we do every year. They are requesting authorization to solicit bids for miscellaneous Highway Department-related materials and services, as well as materials for Central Garage. They will be soliciting bids with the Village of Pleasantville and Briarcliff Manor, as well as fire districts of Thornwood and Valhalla. The bids will be returned to the office of the town clerk at 11 o'clock a.m. on Friday, March 8th, 2024. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second.
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
My next item, Resolution 93-24. This is authorization to deposit a bond for curb cut permit 1506. A check covering the bond amount has been forwarded to the Office of the Comptroller for deposit in the escrow account until the work being performed under the bond has been completed and the road restored to the Superintendent of Highway satisfaction. Name Richard Franchise, bond amount $540. The work is being performed on Pearl Street in Hawthorne. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second.
second by Lori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
And my last item, Resolution 94-24. This is authorization to hire Joseph Marone as a seasonal employee at the Highway Department effective February 21st, 2024. He will be hired at the rate of $21 per hour. And again, if this is approved, he will become effective Wednesday, February 21st, 2024. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second?
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Marone.
I know. Rich really made me work tonight. Thank you, everyone.
Councilman Saraceno.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, everybody, and hope everyone had a nice President's Day long weekend. I will be reading off our comptroller's memo. This is 95-24. We'll start with expenses as related to the Justice Court, totaling $5,250. In the Department of the Receiver of Taxes, a tax lien program for the year, $764.40, and printing and graphics for envelopes, $1,851.37, totaling $2,615.77. For computers, we have a total expense of $3,914.98, and this is various computer parts and hardware. Attorney fees, Harris Beach PLLC. This is our general counsel per our reorg Jan 2024, $8,833.33. Central mailing newsletters, printing and distribution totaling $6,498.72. Home delivery for meals. This is apparel for the rec staff, $1,751. In the Parks Department, we have a total of $2,524. Various items, including calcium chloride pellets and conference tables and fabric chairs and a recycling can. For our adult programs focused around basketball for the winter, a total amount of $3,180. For the town pool, conference tables, chairs, recycling cans, $2,400.14. Youth programs, this includes the Zumba Tiny Warriors, the chess instructor, a coach bus to Catamount for the ski club, and the Little Lions karate program, all totaling $10,144.60. General repairs, a total of $6,690.24. Highway snow removal, a purchase Reed Systems, this is for EnviroBrine, $4,548.97. For capital projects and building improvements, we have a partial payment for the energy upgrade of the new generator at the town hall. This one's a large one, $118,088.75. And then we have a feasibility study taking place for Pleasantville Water District, removing and reinstalling the police radio antenna and an aluminum fence for the a pump station on Palmer Lane. So including that $118,000 that I mentioned earlier, the total for building improvements is $148,184.98. Highway capital projects, Elmwood Avenue Streetscape Phase 1 for a professional design, $20,336.25. The Consolidated Sewer District, we have a purchase here of $465,000 and $123.02. This is the project you see occurring on Whittier Drive off of Kensico. and back into the Poet Streets. Kensco capital projects, piping modifications, and rental for safety equipment with lights, totaling $33,639.50. For the Mount Pleasant Consolidated Sewer District, miscellaneous supply products, $1,121.54. Joint Water District Fund, again, miscellaneous products, cones, and supplies, $5,905.51. Pecanico Water District, we have purchases of $8,688.24. Kensico Water District, this is more supplies, mechanical joints, $6,267.39. For our trust and agency escrow payments, multiple refunds and some professional fees with Harris Beach and Cleary Consulting, all totaling $15,531.50. Grand total of this week's comptroller memo approved on February 13th. Oh, no, it was not approved yet, I'm sorry. This was supposed to be approved last week, but we had snow. Totaling $763,149.68. I would like to make a motion for approval.
Motion by Mark,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Okay, and 96-24, I have a correction to the standard work and reporting for elected and appointed officials through the New York State Comptroller's Office for Retirement System requirements. We had to make a correction to an entry for our deputy town attorney, and I will make a motion for approval of that correction.
Motion by Mark,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you all. That's all I have.
Thank you. Councilwoman Smalley.
Good evening, everyone in the town of Mount Pleasant, Mr. Supervisor, and my fellow board members. We're talking about summer now. Summer for the Recreation Department has already started to be planned. So, there are 12 items this evening. The first vendor is Lake Compounds. This is a description is a camp trip, 100 tickets at $32.99. The total cost is $3,299. The purchase order is 70-24-14. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. The next item, purchase order 70-24-15, National Amusements Incorporated, DBA City Center Multiplex. This isn't, believe it or not, this is for Great Escape, Great Ventures, and it's a camp trip for both of these camps. The total price is $4,875, and it is for 400 tickets. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Moving right along, the next item is a purchase order for Great Escape and for maintenance and treatment. Purchase order 70-24-16. It's for Limology Information and Freshwater Ecology Incorporated of Sands Pines Boulevard and Hopewell Junction. It's the second year of 2-year agreement for the maintenance program and treatment of Bear Ridge Lake, Opperman's Pond, and Lease Pond. The total cost is $15,600. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. Moving along, the next item, purchase order 70-24-17. This is for pool chlorine tank inspection. And if you just give me a moment here. The vendor is Professional Consulting LLC of Parsippany, New Jersey. The description is annual sodium hypochlorite tank inspection report and certification as per Westchester County Department of Health and New York State DEC regulations. The total cost is $3,000. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. Purchase order 70-24-18 is Brownstone Exploration and Discovery Park LLC. This is the Teenscape Camp trip to Brownstone with a lunch pack. It's charging students and chaperones, and the total cost of this trip is $6,074.86. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Purchase order number 70-24-19. I don't know how to pronounce this one, SSHONY. Shall we say, okay, LP. Let's just put it down as Skyscape. And this is for the Teenscape Camp, admission of 95 individuals to this program in New York City in the summer day camp. The total cost will be $2,660. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. Purchase order number 70-24-20, Group Sales Box Office in New York City. This is for a Teenscape trip to a Broadway show. Orchestra tickets, mezzanine tickets, and etc. It'll be Teenscape and Great Adventures going. The total cost is $12,901. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. They're actually going to go see Back to the Future.
Cool.
Just noticed that. That's fun.
Yes,
good,
which
yeah.
sounds like a lot of fun.
Let me know when.
Oh, you want to be a chaperone? Okay. Okay. The next item is purchase order 70-24-21, and a very serious item, Cardiac Life. These are for 3 PowerHeart G5 AEDs with adult and pediatric pads. The price is per the New York State contract. The total is $5,762.85. This is mandated by Westchester County Department of Health that we have AEDs available during camp and other programs that go on throughout the Recreation Department. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
Go ahead, Mark.
Second.
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Lori, is there a lifespan on those?
It's interesting because if you read about them, sometimes the technology improves, and that's when they have to be upgraded. A lot of that direction comes from the health department, whoever certifies us for our camps and our pool, the inspectors. Of course, they check all the time that the AEDs are operable. Sometimes you get them with the batteries. I wasn't able to get everything. I'm just reading right here. There's a 1-year warranty on these.
That's you.
And I see some of the information, but a 2-year shelf life. And we realize that it's an expense that we have to have them. So to answer your question, Mr. Supervisor, it looks like 2 years with the 1-year warranty.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. The next item is 70-24-22, and this is a renewal of the Vermont systems. It is the online registration software that we've been successful in using in recreation and parks, allowing everyone to scan in a lot of the information they need. In other words, we're trying to be consumer friendly and help the residents be able to sign up for programs, especially things like day camp, etc., by using this program. So again, purchase order 70-24-22. The total cost is $6,016.31. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. We're back to having fun. We're going now to Six Flags Great Adventure, purchase order 70-24-23. This is Teenscape trip with admission and the food package, 105 tickets, and the total cost is $7,757.46. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Interesting, I think I have 2 POs. Nope, okay, here we go. There's another trip coming, and this is for Mega Funworks Incorporated, that's Splashdown, purchase order 70-24-24. And again, Teenscape and Chaperone Admission, and the total cost is $8,241. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. I think just a public service announcement, when we're talking about all these trips and we see the large amount of money that is spent, please know that the cost of the trips is covered in the fees that the families pay for their children to go to camp. We are a municipal program, but everyone pays for their children to go to camp, and those fees are covered by that tuition or whatever you'd like to call it. Okay, just to make it clear. The last item I have this evening is from Brittany Nieder, who's the Assistant Superintendent, Recreation and Parks. It's authorization to obtain bids for motor coach buses for senior citizen trips, day camp, and adult trips. The term of the contract will be awarded through March 31st, 2027. And I was looking to see if there's any additional information on this. There is a packet that is here, and I would ask that the town clerk is aware that the opening for this is March 8th at 2024, 11 a.m. The bid should be submitted to the town clerk here at 1 Town Hall Plaza in Valhalla. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you for the patience during that extensive report.
Thank you. Our scheduled meetings, our work session is this evening following this meeting. And our business session will be Tuesday, February 27th at 7 p.m. And if there be no further business, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Supervisor,
I'm sorry.
let me just approach for a second.
Sure.
But we have, we do have, I guess we should do executive session first.
Take a vote on the
All right. Prior to our 7 o'clock work session, we're going to go into executive session to discuss some legal matters. I'll take a motion.
So
And we'll
moved.
go into executive session at, let's say, 6:35.
Move to approve.
Motion by Mark,
Second.
second by Lori. After the executive session, we should be done by 7 to get into the regular work session that we have
Yeah, I
planned.
think we should just have a motion to go into an executive session, and then following executive session, close this meeting.
Yeah.
So that way we don't have to come back out, formally close the meeting.
Okay.
And then go back in and start at 7 o'clock.
So you need another motion.
So we want to formally close it at 7?
We'll just let everybody know we're closing the meeting once the executive session is over. This meeting will be closed, and then we'll be starting the next meeting at 7.
Yeah, we already closed the town board meeting.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
But we just moved to executive session.
Oh.
So I'm just saying, let's just let everybody know, once the executive session is over, this meeting will be closed.
Okay.
Do you want an amendment to the?
All right, I need a motion and a second to close the town board meeting.
Once executive session is complete.
Yeah.
Okay.
Move for approval?
Motion by
Motion.
Danielle,
Second.
Okay.
second by Tom.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you.
Thank you.